CNBLUE's Jung Yong Hwa releases personal statement addressing Kyunghee University case. CNBLUE's Jung Yong Hwa released a personal statement on his Instagram account addressing the news that the Kyunghee University admissions case he is involved in has been forwarded to the prosecutor's office. The singer began by explaining, "The reason I have stayed silent and not been able to speak of this issue is because the case was under investigation, and I believed that it would not be right for me to be the first to speak of a case under such circumstances. As I stated in my previous apology, I am still sincerely reflecting on my faults because I bear responsibility if the results show that rules have been violated." Soompi. Display. News. English. 300 by 250. Mobile. English. 300 by 250. ATF. However, I wish to speak on the many misunderstandings that exist around this case. The case pertains to Kyunghee University's admissions process for the graduate school doctoral program in applied arts, practical music. My understanding was that interviews for doctoral programs and graduate schools for the arts were conducted based on the discretion of the professors, as it is possible to know an applicant's past activities and talents through submission of materials such as a portfolio. Before entering the graduate program, I met with the professor in a recording studio and played for him the songs I was working on, as well as the songs I have already released. I also spoke with him of my future career plans. However, failing to check the application guidelines based on my understanding that interviews were conducted on the professor's discretion was my fault, and I am reflecting on my conduct. Also, I want it to be known that the rumors that I tried to pursue a doctoral program despite having no interest in furthering my studies so that I could delay my enlistment date are completely false. I have always been of the firm belief that as a Korean man, I have a duty to serve my country like everyone else, and I have previously spoken about enlisting in many interviews. The doctoral program that I applied to allows me to study jazz music in depth and ties directly to my specialty in practical music. I applied to the program because I wished to learn more about the field I specialize in as a singer who writes and performs music. Furthermore, there are people who claim that I am running away to the army. I am not running away. The army can never be a shelter to run away to. I have always been of the belief that as a citizen of Korea, it is my duty to serve my country to the fullest. I believed that enlisting now was the right thing to do so I could take more time to reflect upon my actions. To be honest, I do not think that finding the person to blame is what's important. Instead, I will be focused on unequivocally apologizing for my faults, sincerely reflecting on my actions, and doing my best so that such a mistake does not happen again. And I wish to apologize to fellow celebrities who have been affected by my actions. I will fully cooperate with the remaining prosecutorial investigation, and I will do my best to right the misrepresentations that currently exist. Once more, I would like to offer my sincere apologies." He concluded with, "Finally, I would like to sincerely request for reporters to refrain from publishing distorted or sensational articles on matters that are untrue.